once again. Today, guys, sit down with a cup of tea, coffee, a paper boat, some sort of a drink, and let me cozy up. And yeah, we are going to talk about 3 things that you must know before you start pursuing your English literature degree. Now, I have never talked in a mic before, but I'd love to do that. So, I want to see how the audio quality is. Right? Give me a moment. Hi, guys. I hope the audio quality is not too bad. This is a collar microphone, and I have had this for a long time, but I haven't used this. So, anyway, the topic that we are discussing today is 3 things that you must know before you pursue an English Lit degree, an honors in English literature, basically. I study at Bethune College. My name is Procheta, and I am a 20-year-old girl who is navigating. I don't like to call myself a girl. I would like to call myself more of a human being who's navigating life. Yeah. So, without any further ado, these are basically the details. I can't figure out which hairstyle suits me. Yeah, you just have to bear with me today. It's a bad hairstyle, but we're going to deal with it. Anyway, so it's been 1 year since I have been studying in Bethune College, which is situated in the north of Kolkata. For those who do not know, I will insert some pictures of Bethune here. I will insert some more clips from Bethune. It's the most beautiful college campus I have ever seen. It is lush green and it has such a variety of trees and plants and clear skies and clouds and old heritage buildings and roads that you will miss walking upon if you don't go there. It is really the most wonderful college campus, at least in my experience. It's really, and the freedom that it gives, the freedom that the teachers give you, I think it's a lot. There is academic pressure, yes, but there's a lot of freedom as well. You can play badminton, you can organize events, and you can take part in debates, and you can excel in whatever you want to. And at the same time, you can wish to not take part in anything if you just want to be like me, just like a wallflower, just like an insipid wallflower on the wall. Anyway, it's been 1 year since I joined Bethune College, Kolkata, and actually, this is August 2024. I joined college in July 2023, I suppose. So, and I'm pursuing a degree in English literature. Uh, if you guys don't know that, so here are 3 things that you must know before you opt for an English literature degree anywhere in the world. This is irrespective of if you are studying in the United States or in the states of West Bengal, or maybe in Mumbai or Pune or Hyderabad or Tamil Nadu, anywhere you're studying. I hope this kind of guides you to find whether your true love is English literature or not. So the first thing that you have to understand is this course, it demands a lot of reading. And when I say a lot of reading, I mean too much of reading. If you have 5 texts in your syllabus, you are expected to read them, of course, thoroughly and with love, with a lot of care. At the same time, you are also expected to read many memoirs, many journals, many collection of letters that the author that you're reading probably has left behind. You are expected to know a lot, and I say this because when I came to this degree, I came here with nothing but my love for English literature. I love the subject of English. I love that it is so freeing and so versatile. I love talking in English. I love talking in Bengali too, Bengali being my mother tongue. But I have a weak corner of my heart that's devoted to reading fiction, English fiction. I don't read the romance genre a lot. So when I came to college, and even now I'm slowly learning that it's important that you have the slightest, of course, a love is the most important thing that will take you through the course, but also slight knowledge of the background of English literature. I came here with no knowledge of the background. I was sure that I loved only and only English literature. And I'm still sure of that because I read a lot. I read my core texts with love. I also read other books with love. So, yeah. And I think love has sufficed me quite a lot. So, I think my core point is that this course is sometimes very confusing, especially under the new education policy and all its rules and Calcutta University and all its arbitrary regimes and stuff. But if you have love in your heart for the subject that you are studying, I think it's enough. You have to have love, not just for English, but I guess for everything in life. I guess you have to be a little bit in love with life. I love writing. I love the act of reading. I love narrating and conversing. I loved storytelling. I still do. I love writing essays and poems. There's a very small surprise coming up for all of you. So I think love. You have to have love for the subject. And when I mean love, I mean immense. The openness, the vastness, the receptivity, and the love. Those are important components before you come to study this degree. The second thing is I did not know they would be teaching us so much in depth. This is something that is probably exclusive to Calcutta University. I'm not sure about Delhi University. But while being under Calcutta University, what I notice is that they teach us very much, in fact, in depth. So, like, they will not teach you stories of maybe A Little Princess by Frances Hodgson Burnett or Alice in Wonderland or, stories that are maybe surface level, stories that are just fascinating. English literature deals with so much of society. So all the stories that we have, all the tutorials which we are given are based on a vast number of themes like war, post-traumatic stress disorder, or love, or the complexities of love, the complexities of a relationship, and how a relationship can be fixed, the psychology of human beings, and so much more. We are taught so much. Homosexuality. These are themes that are explored in detail in English literature. And if you are not comfortable with those vast, deep things, I think you should not opt for English literature because it's a heavy, heavy degree. I mean, I was so happy the moment I knew we were being taught T.S. Eliot, and I was really happy to know that we will be taught modernist authors like, let's say, Virginia Woolf or the Bronte sisters, the feminist, authors. It was really a treat. So it's a very in-depth study of whatever literature has to offer. And it goes really in depth. When I mean really in depth, like really, really in depth. Into all ages, but especially with reference to modern ages. Authors like T.S. Eliot or George Orwell or Albert Camus or Dostoevsky or those kind of authors. Nietzsche, those are, sorry, so the maximum limit was reached. What I was saying was those are authors that we explore themes of time, themes of adolescent psychology, themes of consciousness, the stream of consciousness. And it is a really heavy degree. If you are Now, I enjoy going in depth. I don't like any surface level thing as such. They're a treat to the eyes, treat to the senses, but not treat to the soul. So I enjoy in-depth things much more, which is why I enjoy the degree. But I see a lot many students in our class who feel very confused and pressurized by it, by the same things that I enjoy. So it depends what you love, and it depends on what your priorities are in life. If they are going into depth in life and into the minds of human beings, you're more than welcome to come join this course. The third thing that you need to know is, under the new education policy, there are 7 papers that we have to deal with every semester. It depends every semester, but the papers only increase. So we are studying one DSC paper this semester. So the college system is divided into semesters, and there are like 8 semesters, so 4 years. So each year has 2 semesters, and every one of those semesters you will see an increase in the number of DSC papers. Earlier, this used to be confined to us studying DSC and a few other subjects which were related to English. But right now, under the new education policy, we are given to study so much more, which is really tragic, because we can't really focus fully on the subject that we came to do honors with. So we are having to study our minor, our major, or English paper is called major. So major, minor, IDC, so that's an interdisciplinary subject. We are told to study AEC, and we are told to study SEC, so ability enhancement course and skill enhancement course. We are told to study CVAC, we are told to study ENVS. So these are subjects that you will probably have to face when you come to college. This was not the case before, and we are the first batch kind of facing that. I think we are doing a great job, and we're dealing with it so gracefully. So yeah, that's one thing that you need to know. If you come with the expectation and hope that you will only and only study English, I think you're mistaken. For example, my minor is history in the first 2 semesters, and psychology in the 3rd sem and 4th sem, and then history in the 5th and 6th sem, and then psychology in the 7th and 8th sem. IDC, for example, for me, in the first sem, I chose Bengali. In the 2nd sem, which is what I am in now, I chose zoology. And in the 3rd sem, I have women's studies. And you can choose anything from physics, chemistry, biology, history, economics, psychology, sociology, and so many other subjects, whatever pleases you. Then we have environmental science, we have constitutional values, we have ethics and values. So there's a lot. College life is hectic. With that I come to the 4th point. College life is really hectic. It's not easy. You will be in dearth of sleep sometimes, because you'll be expected to have 75% attendance all the time, and still be told to attend seminars, events. You'll be told to perform well, and sometimes the pressure is too much. So the best thing is to not give any pressure on yourself. Just be as you are and let people talk the way that they do, because they always do. So yeah, I think the pressure is a lot. It's a lot, and I bow down to them who can take the pressure so gracefully. I can't. So I usually kind of remove myself from the position of responsibility. And I love doing these silly little videos. I love being creative. I love writing a few poems and essays. So that's what I stick to. I love singing, dancing, all of those things. But I never pressure myself to perform anywhere. In fact, I probably am the first person to say no when any question of performance comes up, because I'm really hesitant. I don't like public display of whatever it is. Yeah, I'm a little private, I guess, in that way. But you don't have to be. It's very good. I know so many people who are not private and who are excellent friends of mine, and who perform very well, both in terms of culture and in terms of socially, I guess. Uh, so yeah, sometimes college life is a lot. You have to balance your work, your studies. Sometimes you have to balance YouTube along with whatever it is that you're going through. So sometimes you have to attend seminars, sometimes you have to attend meetings, sometimes you're told to arrange fests, freshers, alumni parties, sometimes you're told to give exams on 3 days notice. In this semester, the moment we got our results in this semester, the next semester exams were declared the very next day. That is how arbitrary college life can be. So these are some things that you should really know and be prepared for. And by preparation, I don't mean that you have to be mentally strong. I just mean please be kind on yourself. I just mean we all fail. And if you fail in any subject, in any semester, that's perfectly fine. You'll be allowed to give it the next semester. So there's nothing to worry. There was one girl who kept on asking me so many questions in the comment section, and I could see through her worries, because this is the first time probably that she is coming to college with with a lot of hope and with a lot of fear, I guess. So one thing I would say is please be prepared to see that there's a lot of things that's going on in college. And I would say please be kind to yourself. Don't beat yourself up when you fail to meet your own expectations. And the ideal thing for you, which I also do, would be to not keep any expectations from you at all. So just flow with it, and flow with it. Just flow with it. Just be like water. That's the best advice that I can give you, is in life, be like water. Don't be like a rock. Be like a dry leaf which flows with the wind. Be like the water which overcomes everything. I think there's very few things that water can't overcome. Water overcomes fire. Water can slip through rocks. Water can just break diamonds. If applied at a certain force, pressure, and intensity, it can actually crack diamonds. So be like water. Don't beat yourself up. So yeah, those are my few tips for your college life. I hope the people who are entering college this semester, you have the loveliest time in college. I hope you have the courage to cut away toxic people or distance yourself from people that you don't feel good energy with from your life. And I hope you find good dogs, because dogs are such an important part in my life as well. In our college there are like 3 dogs, and one of them is Shondish, another one I named Nolengur, another one still remains unnamed, but I go and I pet all of them, and regularly, and we've been blessed with the most lovely professors. I know it's not so for everybody, but I guess we are lucky in that case. I will like put up some photos of Shondish right here. And with that, I hope you have a very, very good 3 years in college. Love you. Take care. Hydrate yourself. Please, please, please eat something and move your body. Bye. And also, please don't forget to subscribe.